Alright, it should be live. I think. Hopefully. We'll see.
Well, maybe you are. I don't know. My cold, dark soul says something otherwise for me.
Come here. You can come sit on me. Yeah, come on. There you go. There you go. Oh, no, it's too offensive.
No.
Alright. You're gonna sit on my lap.
Dare you?
You're gonna sit on my lap. This is where you wanted to be. And now this is where you are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Maraudery X, Jesse, Rowan, and Axis and Loki are here too, but they are off screen.
It's okay. So far.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Loki didn't immediately jump up and, you know.
Alright, you don't want to be in my lap anymore, fine. Alright, what do we got? We got a bunch of people in chat. Holy crap, there's a lot of people in chat. We got DB, Rodriguez, Penn, Barbara, Getter, Cirque, Sykin. Oh, a lot of people.
Hey dear, I dare, ho dare.
So, yeah, it's been a really, really, really shitty weather. Like, it has been 3 days of non-stop gray, cold rain. So, I know I've talked about this in a couple other projects, how you have, like, comfort foods. I have comfort games. Like, games you just gotta play. And I also play this one about once a year, fall, winter, like November, December, somewhere in that time frame. So, yeah.
Does it warm the cockles of your heart?
It warms the cockles of my heart.
You said cock.
You said cockles. And this is Jesse's first experience with Dragon Force. This is probably my favorite game ever.
Okay.
And because of this, and because it's your first time, I'm going to play my favorite character.
Okay.
Which I think you will be able to relate to really well. I've done a Let's Play of this one, so this is not going to be anything new for anyone watching. Because this is... well, it will be, because I'm going to play really reckless today, because why the hell not? But, so the story of this goes, there are 8 different kingdoms.
Okay.
There's a god that went on a rampage. A dragon was able to seal the evil god into a slumber, but died in the process, and his power was given to 8 people. 8 kingdoms, 8 people. Gee, I wonder who it could be. And you pick one of... If you're starting a new game, there's 2 kingdoms you can't pick.
Okay.
But the other 6 are pickable, and so you get to pick one. And then you get to...
So's your nose. What?
Then you get to take over the world. And the goal is, you know, complete domination. I'm going to be playing as Tristan. Its leader is Junin, whose nickname is the Black Knight of Masked Death. That nickname gets really butchered because the translation for this just... So sometimes it's Black Death Mask, sometimes it's Knight of Masked Death. It's never consistent.
Okay.
But I think you'll like the character. And Aaron's here, welcome. And Moon! Winter is coming. I was actually going to play as Trandor or Friendaria, but I don't have a save file because I had to switch out the battery and it lost everything. So the story is one of the 8 has just gone batshit crazy and declared war on everyone.
Like you do.
Like you do. And we're convening our war council, and these are my generals, and that's my advisor. You never see anything other than that little portrait of her. All the other characters you at least get to see to a degree. So, yeah, the leader of the nation, he was locked in a tower, broke out, killed his brother, declared war on everyone. It happens, you know. And now we listen to one of our generals has a history with one of his generals. Our general, who's named Scar, which means he has a scar, but I want to know if that was his name before he got said scar. Was he just named Scar and then he got a scar?
I mean... Hi, homie.
Have you played Mario plus Rabbids Battle King? I haven't yet. I own it, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it. Your thoughts on Detective Pikachu? I actually think it looks cute. I actually really want to see Detective Pikachu. I don't know why, but I want to see it. So the whole point is he's the only survivor of a group of bandits that attacked one of the generals. She's got creepy supernatural powers, and yeah. And apparently we sent messengers out and they're all dead. But from another kingdom, which is totally not political manipulation by the one guy who's, you know, declaring war on everyone. On the chance there is ever a remake of this game, I hope they include a randomizer. I don't know. I don't know how they could randomize it and still keep the... So we just inherited the kingdom. Our father died not too long ago, and so, like, first real test as king is everyone's at war.
Oh, okay. Damn, Dad. Way to fuck it up.
Yeah. And... Junon's a woman.
I mean...
That was the big revelation of this massive... and no one except for our advisor knows. Not even... I don't even think our generals know at this point. Like, no one knows. Because the title is inherited from...
Yeah.
So it's like... Our father didn't have a son. So since you're hiding behind a mask, it doesn't really matter.
I am no man. Bitches.
We do get to kill some demons, so that's fun. Neil's here. Welcome. I've heard this game goes to 11.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Did you get the season pass? I did not get the season pass. All right, so let's do all the things that I normally do. No. Fuck off with that. Give me items. Oh, hey. Thank you.
It's a little demanding.
Okay, so...
Give me items!
So, you have the domestic affairs phase, which is what we're in now. You can search castles, you can fortify castles. You can look and see what percentage of the map you're controlling. Ours is the one dark castle in the north. You see other kingdoms have like 2 to 3 castles, depending on who they are.
Yeah.
You get to give your generals awards. You get to seek an audience with captives and try to convince them to join your side. But when you search, you can find one of 2 things. You can either find other generals, or you can find items. Every general you find sucks.
Okay.
They are worthless, and half the time you find them, they're like, yeah, no, fuck off. We want nothing to do with you. Like...
I think maybe they should... Like, General Emeritus at that point. Like, I want to keep the title, but I'm not doing shit.
Yeah. And since 8 people weren't the same every time, like maybe once... I don't know. I think having the monarchs be the Dragon Force is kind of the only way to do it, but I think randomizing what generals you get might be interesting. Then I might actually, you know, use some of these other generals. Alright, we are going to take everyone except for Senna, because Senna's kind of useless. And we're going to go to that kingdom.
Hey, Mama.
And we're gonna take over that place. That's gonna be fun. Everyone's speaking a foreign language. I mean, basically. Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, I think, is the selling point of Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, that's legitimately the only reason I'll watch it. But I've never been into Pokemon, so, I mean, Ryan Reynolds is seriously the selling point there. I
just love that, you know, the other times you've seen it, like, he's been like this grizzled, like, I've seen some shit. Like, it's Pikachu with the Deerstalker cap, and he's just like, he is like one step away from just like mainlining whiskey. Like...
Finally, a Pokemon I can identify with.
Alright, so this is our little bit of story. Apparently one of the castles next to us has been hired. There's a mercenary who took it over who's been hired to kill us.
Sweet.
We're going to kill him instead. Actually, we're not. We're going to capture them, and they're all going to join us because...
I mean, makes sense.
The power of friendship. I mean... Alright, let's see. We're going... It's Kid. Who do I want to send first? We're going to send Scar. You look like you're full of blood.
Why, thank you.
Check your PS4 next Tuesday for 3 Okay, I will do that. Alright,
Oh, Cassie's here. Hey, Cassie.
Axis, get off the desk.
No! Stop telling me to do things!
And last show's here. Finally get to catch another stream. We should just throw Pokemon in this game. There's actually...
Alright, good formation.
Okay, so... I know how to cheese the hell out of this game completely. So we both started off with 20 troops. I lost 7. He lost 20. I know just how to cheese it. Apparently, if you're not moving, you get to use the animation, the attack animation first, so it counts as a first strike. So as long as you don't move, you can attack first. So you just let the enemy come to you, and it's like walking into a wall of swords.
Alright.
It's been a while since I played Dragon Force, though. The Fire and Flames, we carry on. Everyone makes the jokes.
It's a good song.
I actually have never heard it.
I will be fixing that shortly.
And now we're dueling, which I have no control over. We're just gonna beat the crap out of each other. Slowly. Painfully. I support Junin having an army of Pidgeots. So there's a game that combines the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. It's the Chinese epic of and Pokemon.
Okay.
At least I think it's Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It might be Nobunaga's ambition. I don't remember, but it combines like feudal Japan, China with Pokemon, and everyone was like, this is a terrible idea. And then the game came out, I was like, oh, this is actually not bad. It's a little dark for Pokemon, but...
And that's how you're gonna feel about my Jell-O salad.
It's a little dark?
No, that it sounds like a bad idea. But then it turns out to be really kind of awesome.
I'm alright with it being kind of dark.
I mean, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Oh, damn it. You're thinking. Well, yeah.
I mean, that's how most men kind of look at talking to me. So, damn it, you're thinking. I'm sorry?
I mean... Alright, so the goal is... He's using a formation that does not move. So you have to kind of go to him. But... Now it's pretty much done, because his formation doesn't move, so they can't actually attack. So he's done. What's everyone say? Your mom's saying she's 57. Romance of the Starter Pokemon. You guys hear about Stanley? Yes. Stanley is no longer with us. Which is sad.
What's up, Light?
Pokemon Conquest Tour. Nobonga has a shiny Rayquaza, and I fucking want it. Oh, hey, he's still alive. I thought I would have killed him.
Joke's on you.
I mean, now he's dead. What a disappointment.
It's like your really shitty,
Oh, no.
Stepford dad. I'm not mad. You're just such a disappointment.
It's like, and the other big fun news for today, Sony is saying that they're not going to be at E3 this year.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, first time in 24 years. And earlier this year, they also canceled the PlayStation Experience, which is another large trade show, but it's one of their trade show events. So everyone is wondering...
There's some shit going down.
Yep.
I wonder if there's some corporate restructuring happening.
Well, so one journalist is saying that it's related to... that they're trying to have the PS5 come out in 2020. And I'm like, that's great and all, but still, you got 2 years before you get there. So you kind of want to still have people buy the PS4. Like,
I mean...
just throwing that out there. Also, every time my Monarch uses
I want that. I just want to launch fireballs. Please.
She gets another one where it rains meteors.
I also want that. Also, we still need to go burn shit.
We do still need to go burn shit. And every time she uses the fireballs, she yells, "Fall to your knees." So.
Okay, you're right. I do identify as this character.
And your mom and Libet are talking about how old Libet is versus... we should have made Dragon Force themed cocktails. Oh God, yes. Well, gin.
I mean,
just straight gin. That's a cocktail, right?
My mouth says yes.
Your mouth hole?
Ancient alien theorists say yes.
Is this the work of a serial arsonist? I say no, but our producer says yes. Alright, everyone's gonna go back to that. Why don't you put a question mark? I don't know. But yes, they should remake Dragon Force.
To trudge.
Just, you know, walking ever so slowly back to our kingdom. There we go.
Oh, hey, it's like every person at the grocery store on Tuesday. I mean, okay, I feel like crap and I hurt and whatever, and so I can forgive that. The problem is, like, 4 people walking down the center of the aisle so you can't get past them, and then they all stop to have a conversation. It's like, okay, you can either be slow, like me, which I am right now, or you can do that. You don't get to be both.
It's also fun watching everyone just kind of fight over, like, they're gonna fight over this castle a lot. It's gonna be fun. Chris, you guys got the English fan translation of Dragon Force 2? I do, and I'm trying to learn it. It's far more complicated than Dragon Force 1. Do you normally take out Terrace or Leon first? Normally, I kind of go after Terrace, and I come down after Wen, and then I come after Leon. I just kind of work kind of clockwise.
Thank you, Pen.
How's the weather been recently? Shit. shit.
Terrible.
It's been shit.
I hate it.
Alright, and now we get to learn that, hey, we got a destiny. Some guy just kind of breaks into our throne room, knows that we're a woman without us taking off the mask, so obviously he's psychic. Actually, he is. He's the emissary of a god.
I mean, okay, that's fine. But also, you don't fucking out people. That's rude.
I mean, to be fair, he's kind of rude.
Go speak privately. It's not just rude, it's dangerous. Don't do that.
And one of the few tattoos I want to get is the dragon crest emblem. I want the dragon crest. That's it. Yeah.
I wouldn't be there when you get a tattoo.
Why?
I want to be there when you get a tattoo.
I mean, sure. We can make that happen for you. We will not run out of tattoo.
Well, I won't.
No.
Well, I do, however, run out of money.
Are your trees coated in a layer of ice? No, we haven't gotten any ice. We've just gotten... It's really cold, it's really gray, and it's just raining. Now...
And we still haven't recovered from when Florence hit in terms of the rain. So, like, we just keep getting slammed with it. So, like, we live on a hill. We really should not have standing water in our yard, and we do.
Yeah.
Like, it's a problem.
Like, it's gross. Next spring, I'm definitely going to have to put out more grass seed because I don't have any grass in sections anymore because it's all washed away.
Yeah, we need to...
The Haw River flooded from rain rather than hurricane.
Yep.
And Barbara says she wants a video of me getting a tattoo. I mean... I guess we could put that on YouTube, I guess. I mean, as long as I don't get it in a really... I mean, I am a very bony person, so as long as I don't get it in a very bony place...
Get it on your elbow!
Yeah, no. If I didn't have to worry about finding a real job, I'd want it on the back of my hand where the crest goes, but that's apparently not usually...
I mean...
You know. It's kind of frowned upon because of all the veins, and then it hurts like a bitch because of all the bone. So...
And, again, you need to eat more mashed potatoes is what you need to do. I need to make you more mashed potatoes.
I mean, sure. Presumably pressed outs Junin in front of stock people presented in the domestic affair. Yeah, like, I love how all of these people are just kind of here. Like, who the fuck are you? Orkana, welcome!
Woo! Mama, have they gotten the power back on?
Oh, you were saying about where mine is, right? I mean, with this one, I'd probably do it, like, probably pec, chest. Because I'd want to be able to see it. And really, I don't have, I'm very skinny, so, like, it seems really weird getting one on, like, my forearm, because there's not really a lot of real estate there.
Just depends on what you get.
Alright. I gotta give people awards, or they get uppity and leave me. Well, actually, no one here will, because they're all the base people. L? 27. You conquered a castle. Yes, yes. I mean, hair purposes are going to be a thing. I'm as hairy as Chewbacca, so there's never going to be a good place for me to put a tattoo.
You are not as hairy as Chewbacca.
I'm not taking off my shirt, but I am.
No, you're not. Robin Williams, but not Chewbacca.
What's funny is Robin Williams was mistaken as a gorilla by Coco the Gorilla. So, yeah, are you sure you want to run down that road? Alright, so I got all the people who just tried to kill me. They're all now my friends, so... how many times have you beaten this game? How many times... Oh, hey, I got ROG. No one cares. Thanks, ROG.
All the many times.
I've beaten it at least 10 times with Junin, 3 times with Mikhail, twice with Goldark, once with Reinhardt, once with Wen. And that's all the ones that I can confirm, but I also know I just sit there and I'll start a game, get about halfway through, and then restart. Because why the hell not? I've probably put more hours into this game than I have any other game ever. I do not need that image. I look like Chewbacca. Chris is... I am... Look like he was wearing sleeves. I am my persona is me. The people who just tried to kill me, they're not my friends. Marauder 2018. I've always loved the subtext of the audience saying with captives, either fight for us or stay in the dungeon. What are you writing?
The audience saying captives against...
I mean, that's basically it. Like, they either join me or they just stay there.
You are also not Sean Connery and Zardoz. Oh my...
Who's what now?
Sean Connery, Zardoz.
Is that where he's wearing the red leather, like...
Cod piece with straps? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I look kind of like that. Just...
No. I mean, mostly because you wouldn't fucking wear that.
No, I wouldn't. But if I did wear that, I would look very similar. But that's the thing. I'm not ever gonna wear that. Like, at all. What, son? Huh?
Hey, look, I'm the one over here trying to have a conversation with you. Come here.
Alright, who else in this castle again? It's just Golem. Okay. Well, we'll deal with her first. She's coming in here. Join or die, or both. My persona is a feather sona. It's my LP persona. You play this game more than any other game if maybe I'm missing something. I could probably play this game in my sleep. I did a 12-hour live stream of this game for charity once. And I will say, after about 12 hours...
Oh,
things start to get a little loopy, but this game is a masterpiece. I must speak with my people. The kind of game is probably more fun to play than watch. We're kind of here for the company. Yeah, I mean, unless I'm doing a Let's Play of it and I'm actually talking about what's going on, it's really hard to follow. I'm, however, just... Oh, I should have paid attention.
Well, you said you wanted to play recklessly.
And I am. So, this nation is really easy to... is kind of like starting the game on easy mode, because they start off with Harpies as their primary troops. All troops are strong or weak against other types of troops. Mages are one of the one troop type that Harpies are weak against. Mages are just kind of useless. And, yeah. So she's doing a lot of damage to me. So that's fun. But she's gonna die, so that's all right. And now we watch my harpies peck her to death. It's not really pecking if it's with the claws, is it?
No, that is clawing.
Fuck off, he seemed to say. Oh, holy shit, I've got 25 people watching.
Nice.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everybody. Ah, Dr. Nick.
That's a lot of people. I'm suddenly really fucking self-conscious about 25 people watching me play Dragon Force. Oh. Don't talk about erections. Don't talk about
Do you
erections.
feel seen?
That's better than me just going, don't talk about erections. Don't talk.
You know, I tried to help, but I did not beat you to that. So.
All right. I'm never going to really use kids, so we're gonna go do that. What's the? I always imagine someone singing Persona in the Daytona USA. Persona, let's roll away. The void that doesn't photograph is Rowan. I find it funny the generals will stand there getting shot, fireball to death. Yeah, I love that we're just, hey, guess what? Fireballs in your face.
I'm invincible. You're loony. That's basically it.
And now we get to kill this guy.
He looks murderable.
He is. He is so very murderable.
Alright.
And I'm going to send someone in to... Scar might actually be able to kill him. Let's see what happens. My dad is working in the garage. He's leaving the door open, wearing warm jammies into the covers to stay warm. I mean... I get it. It's fucking cold. Alright, here it is. Just stand by. He has a punchable face.
I've uttered that sentence far more often in the last 2 months than I really thought I could ever say.
I was gonna say you've uttered that sentence far more in the last 2 years.
Well, that too, but
Alright. Harpies. I'm going to give him herpes now. My herpes are going to go forward and kill him. Go forth, my herpes.
Don't spread misinformation.
Yes, herpes doesn't kill.
I mean, some strains can, but it's very rare.
What's the disease that koalas have? Is it syphilis?
Chlamydia.
Chlamydia. Because John Oliver has the the chlamydia koala disease.
The Russell
war.
Crowe Award for yeah. Thanks.
Oh, I love it.
But I mean, I did learn something out of that, and that's koalas are frequently afflicted with chlamydia. That sucks.
I heard that phrase a lot during the battle with Queen Zeal and Chrono Trigger. I mean, Queen Zeal does have a very punchable face, especially if you're fighting her with Hyla, because she punches. Growing up, I didn't know how to pronounce melee correctly whenever characters died in this game. They were fighting the melee. Well, it's funny because, like, one of my favorite things is when Samurai Jack came back on the air when they were finishing up the melees. Which is funny because, like, the way he pronounces it is not how it is spelled at all.
I know. Yeah. Although it has made our talks about you know, my mental health more enjoyable when I could just look at you and go,
Miles.
I like built-in giggles. I'm just...
All right.
It's my thing.
Dude has not realized he can't take his castle back. He's gonna keep coming.
Like the years.
The years start coming, they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
All-Star came on the PA system while I was at Target the other day, and I started laughing out loud pretty hysterically. Mind you, I was roaming around the bathroom section of Target looking for some towels by myself, and I just start cackling, and then 3 people turned around and stared at me like I was maybe in need of some interventional assistance. And so I very quickly shut my mouth and decided I did not need to look at towels anymore.
Alright, we're gonna kill Better Call Saul. Saul of the Mole-Men. That was a terrible show. It was an awful show. Just... Most of the live-action shows on Cartoon Network is just terrible, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
I have not met a single one that I've enjoyed.
I'm just finally glad they got rid of Tim and Eric. Like, I don't know what blackmail material they had on someone at Adult Swim to keep getting shows, but...
The only good thing to come out of that show is some really good reaction gifs. That's it.
Alright, we killed Better Call Saul. Oh god, I was at Walmart today. U2's Living on the Edge came on, and all I could think of is Weird Al's Living in the Edge.
That's amazing, Pen. I love it.
Alright, so we basically completed the base story for this, so now we can just... Whoop,
Huh?
we can just send that group, and we're going to start taking over more castles. Because that's what I do.
Apologies, I've had Butterfingers all day.
You know, in hindsight, they should just probably call this Imperialism the game.
I mean...
Especially since I'm playing as the Tristan Empire.
I just... To be fair, though, there are a lot of games that's... I mean, Civilization, Risk... It just... Yeah, it's all just Imperialism the game.
And now I gotta deal with the Skull Kids. So...
Hey, they sound pretty rad.
They are not. They are the game trying to make sure you actually level up your monarch. So they will just spawn randomly and make a beeline for your monarch.
Mm.
So yeah, they're obnoxious.
I mean... I have a far better name for them than the Skull Kids, though, but...
What's that?
I mean... P.E. Rays?
And all I keep thinking of is, it's the Mr. Skullhead Show, starring him, Mr. Skullhead. And no one else gets that joke. And... Let's see if Fina will join me. Nope. She's just gonna hang out in the dungeon.
I mean... Way to resist the colonizer, honey. They're with you.
And hey, we just got the Dark Priest Ishtar. He's useless. Jasper looks like an angry Santa. Saul has been slain in the melee. In his melees. my melees. Animaniacs.
Good
yes.
idea, bad idea.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea. Good idea. Getting into the castle. Bad idea. Leaving the castle to kill these guys.
Wheel of morality.
Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Imperialism is bad.
Alright, we're gonna go for you. I was playing a game of Civ 6. When I invaded Spain, then America and Japan attacked, gave up, launched some rocket stuff, then they attacked again. I won by settling Mars. Oh, well. You know. Oh, hey, they're running away. I've actually never seen that before.
It's got pointy teeth.
Running away, yellow bastards. I've never
Come
actually...
here and take what's coming to you. I'll bite your legs off.
I've never seen the Skull Kids run away. This is new. Again, I've probably played over 1,000 hours of this. And I've never seen that happen. Alright, Helm. Let's have Ramsel. There's an L at the end of his name. It's that time again to make the fox sensors cry. Was that a Monty Python reference? Yes! Brave Sir Robin. Bravely ran away.
Oh, Sir Robin. Sometime I need to remember to wear my Van Gogh Monty Python shirt for a stream because I love it. It's amazing. Includes the large wooden badger.
Did you buy the shirt I sent you the link to? The blue shirt with the map of...
Oh no! It's on my list though. Like I bookmarked it so I can go back to it when I'm ever so slightly less broke.
How about you not stand on my consoles? That would be... I would take that as a personal favor. Watch, Axis. Watch as my troops slaughter the enemy general.
We need to talk about your parenting style. I mean, I'm not trying to. I don't want to be, a negative Nelly, but I feel like you could probably use a more positive approach with ever so slightly less blood and killing.
You were the one who posted on Facebook the other day the meme of all of my friends are with the face of Gowron honorless.
No, it's that all the people I don't like are without honor. Little gold book with Gowron's face on it is amazing. I love it.
And there was much rejoicing. Yay.
Oh my god, Pen, I want that shirt.
Oh hey, Gustav doesn't have any abilities. I forgot about that. Well. Is it the Axis powers? No. He has no power. He likes to think he does, but he doesn't. He's just a cat.
No power here.
Gandalf
the Grey.
Oh my god, every time I see that scene, I have to go up because it's like, Gandalf has like 8 names. And like, 4 of them are his last name. And like, how many last names do you have? But I guess if you're an immortal wizard,
I mean, he's lived a lot of lifetimes. Just... I mean, I'd start collecting at that point.
Just about like every 100 years, you'd be like, ah, no. Change places. Oh, Suvin's dead. I thought I've heard herpes and chlamydia. We were talking about herpes and chlamydia. I have troops that are harpies, and we always joke about herpes. And apparently,
then I fussed about spreading information because he was talking about his herpes killing people, and no. And then it turned into John Oliver's Russell Crowe dedicated wing of some veterinary hospital dedicated to koalas with chlamydia.
Yeah, there's a veterinary ward in Australia because koalas apparently, like, 90% of the koala population has chlamydia.
Yeah.
So, like, who knew?
I mean, it's like armadillos and leprosy, or...
Yeah.
Is it armadillos?
Yeah, armadillos have leprosy, which is also really weird.
I like saying leprosy the way Miss Chokes on Dick says pregnancy in South Park. Pregnancy, leprosy! But only when talking about an armadillo. Like, it's not cool.
If you're talking about people with leprosy.
Yeah.
No more throat singing for him.
I could actually really love how to throat sing. It's really fascinating.
I know nothing about it other than it sounds dirty. Why are you acting like this is a surprise?
It may not be surprising. However.
So, I killed all three of them. After they die, he screams that they're immortal, and then their bodies vanish.
I'm invincible!
You're a loony. And we level up. Junin's now a lord and gets a new skill. So now I can rain meteors down on people.
Okay, that's awesome. Meanwhile, the castle dance you're all doing there... Okay, thank you. That's like... That's what some of my visual auras look like before I have a migraine. It's just...
35 minutes of starving dinner wrangling situated, and I'm back to settling. Yeah. I can only read part of that word. Unwind! There we go, because there's a cursor in the way.
I mean, it's a saunter, really.
It is.
There is no hurry at all. We are taking our nice Sunday afternoon stroll.
So what's funny is this is also a direct route to another monarch. That's another one of the monarchs that we can take care of. So we can literally just waltz right into his castle. The problem is you can't capture a monarch if they still have castles. They'll just magically retreat to another castle.
Fun.
So you have to take over all of their castles before you can do it. Otherwise they're like, whoops, can't catch me.
Your princess is in another castle.
I'm the fucking gingerbread boy. What was the line from Bob's Burgers? I like my women like I like my houses.
Sturdy and ginger.
We've been watching like every episode of Bob's Burgers.
Because that is comfort food for my brain pan right now. It's definitely enjoying that.
It's a good show. I was telling Jesse I hated it. I just outright loathed it when it first aired. I'm like, this is not...
Oh, Loki is right here. He's sleeping. but he'll go back to sleep momentarily. Hey, buddy.
Yes, Jesse bought a new pet bed.
There's the dopey boy.
Bite my shiny metal ass. It's not that shiny. Shinier than you, meatbag. You're
better.
You're slower than a geriatric bowel movement. I think that's either one of Gongos's generals or one of Mikhail's. It might be one of Leon's.
Good boy. Okay. Go back to sleep, little man.
Let's see. Audience. We still only have Fina. Hey, will Fina join us this time? Probably not. Oh, hey! Fina joined us.
Oh, wow.
I mean, after spending a week in a dungeon. Alright, let's recruit. And then we're gonna go do other stuff. In the vein of colonizing. That's what we're gonna do.
I am disappointed.
I mean...
Meh.
Let's see. I've got a bunch of people who are just really kind of sitting here doing nothing, so they're gonna go do something. Fina, you just joined me. Go have a castle. Maybe that means I will grow to like that show with time. I've only watched a few episodes. It did take a while to grow on me. It really did. Made all of the 2000 Max Steel cartoons. Action Man cartoon. Early 2000, like, yeah. I mean, hell. Mid-90s. Go back and watch some episodes of Reboot and... yeah. That's a thing.
Sorry, Al, my ankle just popped and it was like the most glorious thing that has happened today.
Glorious. I'm gonna go down here.
Glory, glory, jalapeno.
All
Burgers.
jalapeno business. Do you know what we need? The secret tech that allows traveling journalists to transit. What I need is to capture this guy. Oh, I cheated. I was able to suck my general into the castle first.
Congratulations. Guess it depends on how long it had been for the general as to whether or not that took an extraordinarily large amount of skill.
I mean, speaking of, we need to watch Black Sails.
Okay. There's nothing that could have followed speaking of that wouldn't have made me make that face. Because I was just, what?
Reboot Beast Wars kind of got away with it.
Yeah, no, Mom. Well, I mean, I was, but not that kind of a personal moment.
I'm having a personal moment.
I live in and I experience my body, and that pop was, yeah, I mean, it was a very intense, pleasurable experience. Not that kind of pleasurable experience, but it was nonetheless intense and pleasurable.
I really, really feel like I should probably put a disclaimer on this one now.
Sorry.
CBS cares.
I mean, both hands. Both hands. Anywho, we need to watch Black Sails.
Yeah, we should watch Black Sails.
Yeah. You need to see the next season. That season is the... I watched that one, and I haven't watched anything past that, so...
Apparently my chat disconnected.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh.
That's new. So there's a possibility I may have missed something in chat. I mean, it was literally
really.
gone for like a second, but...
Yeah. No, I think it caught up. Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! Strategery!
I am very strategic.
Strategeric?
Geriatric. There's a reason my intro vid for my channel begins with, this channel is rated PG-13 for foul language, also horrendous puns. Yeah, I'm getting ready to, like, it's getting to the point where I have to do a new channel intro, but I don't know what to do, because they don't allow for annotations anymore, so I can't have links to the playlists by clicking on the thumbnail of the... So I'm trying to think of something else to do that's unique.
Because, yeah, if I'm going to keep on sitting here drinking gin and talking, you're going to need to put some sort of something on there.
I mean, my channel's already rated for mature audiences. Like, it has a warning.
Okay.
Like, but you're all right there, kid? You're kind of coffee.
I mean, just go on and get it out. It's like those people who obsessively, like, clear their throats, particularly at a restaurant, and you can tell that they're trying to avoid coughing, but they're being more disruptive than anything else. And you just, like, just cough. Just get it over with. It's fine.
Just do it. Do it already.
I mean, not to be all Stifler about it, but, you know, just do it. Just shit already.
Mine still, Pin explains Metroidvania because really I don't think I can do... I mean... Alright, I gotta kill this samurai. Otherwise he's just gonna keep showing up. Marauder X after dark.
Murder face, murder face, murder face.
I'm actually kind of surprised there's not an existing market for streaming sexual cam shows and games at the same time. I know people tried to do it on Twitch, and then Twitch was like, oh shit, yeah, we can't have that happen. So, like, they started banning people. But, like, I kind of expected, you know...
I'm sorry, if when I actually do manage to sit down and play a game, I want to enjoy the game. And if I'm gonna do anything related to sexy fun times, I want to enjoy the sexy fun times. And it's not that, like, the two can't mix for other people, but I just don't get the appeal. I'd get distracted by one or the other, and I would forget to enjoy the other part.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like, not wrong at all. Alright, there we go. Whee! Although, man, comparing my earlier stuff with more recent... Wow, it's a good thing Mom doesn't watch my channel. If you guys had a podcast, what would it be about? This is for Jess, Marauder, in the chat.
I mean, I still like Cuelix's. We were in the car one day, and I was making them listen to Welcome to Night Vale when we were on our way to the grocery store, and I was like, sorry, y'all are gonna be tortured with some of my weird ass podcasts. And Cuelix told me that I should just have a podcast called My Weird Ass Podcast. And so that's what it would be. And the theme is already built in. It's so convenient.
Just random shit.
Just me You know, probably drinking gin on a bad day, bourbon on a good one, and just talking. I mean, I'd find, like, a specific thing to talk about each day, but it would be weird.
And there would be ass.
I mean, I'd say ass a lot. There wouldn't be ass, because podcast is a non-visual medium. So I just say ass.
You just have to trust that the ass was there.
I mean, there's implied ass. And that implied ass is, in fact, weird.
Alright, so we got one guy hey, both people joined us. I'm just getting a lot of captives. Yay! And Pin is saying sex and gaming are two great tastes that go great together. This is not a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm sure there are people out there that are going to be able to equate getting a blowjob while playing a video game a Reese's cup, but...
Hey, I made you watch the beginning of American Gods. Just saying, dangerous things can happen when you start mixing blowjobs with other activities.
I don't, however, think... I mean, you could die in the game, but unless you're playing a game where it's like you die in the game, you die for real.
I don't know. Maybe it's a VR game. That could get real weird.
I need to have you play...
That is not a good segue at all. Not even a little bit.
Luth has a VR game where you're beating up orcs in an arena. And so you get to walk over and pick up weapons, but the problem is like the weapons are like mostly floppy, so it's really weird. You pick up like an axe and the axe head kind of flops around a bit. It's like this is a.
You have my axe. Well, yeah, pen, same. Hey, you know what? I'm getting Pepperidge Farm.
Oh,
I'll remember something for you eventually.
Why did I use two different rating systems? If I were podcasting, it'd be random video game trivia. Like, did you know gaming? There is implied ass. I'd be a guest disembodied voice on a podcast a few times, but it's been a great one. I do a podcast with some former Rainfall guys, some nerdy argument stuff. We haven't done it in a while because it's really hard to get all of us in one place. So, yeah.
Right, Mama? Like, that's... For serious.
I mean... There can be cunnilingus in gaming, too. It just depends on who's playing.
Well, yeah. I get that. But no, it's either way, it ends up being one person having all the enjoyment or having the torture of trying to figure out which enjoyment to actually enjoy because you're distracted by one and can't enjoy the other. That's just...
Well, I mean...
Although, I mean, some folks are into that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, friggin', like, pleasure denial is a thing. That's fine.
We're not gonna yuck anyone's yum.
Nope.
Oh, what pain and humiliation. Speaking of...
Well-timed game. Well-timed.
And now I'm basically going against the same crap. Yeah. Have you looked into Town of Salem yet? No, I have not. You're thinking about it too much, Jesse. Just enjoy everything at once.
Okay, but I can't. That's like, you don't... My brain doesn't operate that way, and I just... It's overwhelming. like, even theoretically, it's...
That's the thing, like, too much is too much. Like...
I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have sensory processing issues. So I mean, like, seriously, my brain is not hardwired to I can't.
It's like, and I'm just sitting here thinking, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, it's fun. No, it's like I'm sitting here trying to focus on, you know, my harpies killing people, and it's not happening because it's like, oh, I'm also focusing on, you know, genitals. And again, archers are the other thing that's good against harpies. I forgot this one castle is always a pain in the dick. Speaking of genitals, oh hey, he ran away.
And pleasure denial.
Bravely ran away.
Oh, brave.
Oh. Have you heard of Majesty, the Fantasy Kingdom of Sin? No, I have not. Concentrate on one thing and enjoy it thoroughly. That's it. Like, if you're gonna do something, don't half-ass two things. Whole-ass one thing.
Yeah, I mean, whole implied ass the damn thing.
Whole-ass. Weird-ass podcast. It's all coming full circle. It's not. I have no idea what we're talking about at this point.
Does it matter?
And it's like, I definitely missed some part of this conversation. Yes. Yes, you did. Sim, not of sin. Oh. I mean... Watch this. I actually don't think that did much of anything. I think the mages did more, so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be more effective with stationary troops.
Grab the whole ass is what it sounds like you're saying. Again, whole ass. Wow, Scar's kind of getting
Grab the bull by the whole ass. It's a very dangerous proposition, but, you know, hey, I double dog dare you. Not really. There's a whole liability thing.
Yeah, don't.
If you do it, that's on you.
Don't. Alright, I gotta kill 17 mages on my own. Not gonna happen. So we're going to bravely run away.
Oh, brave Sir Robin.
Alright, why did it block Neil's statement of haul ass, but it didn't block your mom's of whole ass?
I don't know. Yeah, I am a big fan of the holistic approach. It's a way of life, really. Just...
Maybe if you played it, it would be of sin, but it's like a PC RTS from 2000. I mean, if anything I touch becomes of sin.
Gonna let that one go for a minute.
Yeah.
No. I am not grabbing that whole ass.
But why not? Look at my 3 balls.
Just consensually goosing it lightly.
Look at my 3 balls. My medical condition has worsened by a factor of 2.5.
I'm assuming at some point you've seen In and Out, right? With Kevin Kline and Tom Selleck and...
No.
Oh my god, I am gonna make you watch that movie. Because, I'm sorry, and I know it is not cool to make fun of people with, like, genetic and physical anomalies and whatever. But it's the delivery that kills me. There is one scene where there's just a bunch of old ladies sitting around kind of just spilling, like, the truths of their lives that they've been hiding from everyone.
Right,
and this one little old lady goes, Bob has 3 testicles. And it's just...
You might as well disable any filters besides racial slur. I should. I mean, I had some things blocked because they were becoming a pain in the ass. But yeah, I should probably...
I mean, we'll keep an eye on it.
Brave, brave Sir Robin. Has this ever gone on the... No, my live streams have never been on the rails.
Night, Mama. Sorry, not in the chat. I got it in text. Night, Mama. Get some rest. The weather is really knocking all of us, like, way the hell down, and I'm ready to hibernate.
I mean... yeah.
It's nightmare fuel
For
the nightmare bus. Driving into Nightmare Canyon, jumping off the Nightmare Cliff.
There is a meme going... Have you seen the most recent Power Hour on Game Grumps?
Probably not. I don't think.
They're
seen them two most recent ones.
They do a spa day.
Oh,
and,
what?
And Aaron's getting his nails painted. He's like, "So Dan, what's the all the gossip?" And he's like, "Well, Susie's going out with." He's like, "Wait, my wife?" And it has just become a meme of Danny painting Aaron's nails, and Aaron's like, "Wait, my wife?"
Okay, yeah, I need to watch that. I need to watch that.
All right, my horsey people are gonna kill all the mages.
I got stuck today on YouTube watching Sailor J.
Why did you have mages melee? Why did you do that?
I too like to live life dangerously.
I mean, apparently. I mean, this guy's gonna die, but, like... Oh my god, kill that one mage. Thank you. Yeah, Gustav's probably gonna die. Oh no, she's gonna run away. I was expecting to lose that fight. The lady with the whip was probably gonna beat me.
I'll collect myself momentarily. Oh my god.
You alright there?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
You sure?
Yeah, doing good.
I mean, it kind of seems like you might have lost it with the lady with the whip beating me.
Well, it's not really beating, is it? It's whipping.
More fucking skull kids.
Lashing. I'm sure she'd be willing to flog you too, if that's...
What I wanted?
Yeah.
If I asked. And
Nicely.
It was consensual. Alright, the skull kids are just being really fucking weird, because, okay, he's... Like, is he just gonna sit there? He's just gonna sit there. And I have no troops. So this will be fun. What, son? What? What? You want to come say hi to everyone? You want to say hi? Say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to those
You're trying
purrs.
to be indignant, but you are a purr bucket.
Listen to the purrs.
I think they really dig the almond-shaped manicure, though. Everybody's getting good scratches.
Good scratches. Alright, that's... Really? Oh my god.
I mean, and for what it is worth, I do enjoy making my own whipped cream. It's tasty and delicious.
Whip that cream.
Whip it good into stiff peaks, as Seven pointed out.
Good night, everybody. Might be that you're overqualified. That's some variety of bullshit.
Tell me about it.
Oh, it's you guys again. I thought we were gonna get the other Skull Kids. Well... Fuck off, he seemed to say.
You dirty rat, you killed my brother.
You dirty rat. I mean, I'm gonna kill all 3 of them. Heard a cat. I heard something behind me. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, it's a cat. Alright, let's just stand by with special formation. And these guys are gonna come after me. I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna watch them just kind of walk towards me. I'm gonna watch them walk towards me. I'm gonna watch them. Damn it, you're not letting me watch them. And now I wanted to watch them all die. There we go. Just all at once. Dead. Dude, didn't we murder you already? Basically. I can't take a higher position without getting the initial experience, which implies I'm screwed because I decided to leave school to help my... Okay, so... My thoughts on education being bullshit. Probably very well known. Because education is bullshit. So many people I know have a degree in a completely unrelated field to what they're actually doing, and they get first dibs on most jobs because, oh, well, you have a degree in something completely related. It's basically saying, oh, yes, you went through this bullshit. You spent a bullshit amount of money and a bullshit amount of time, so we'll hire you first, even though I know so many people, myself included, who have a ton of skills and really quick to learn, but they're like, oh yeah, no, you don't have a degree, we're going to pass it up for this guy who has a degree and no experience in what you're actually going for, because...
Meanwhile, I have a degree, and because I spent so much time and with my variable, like, physical health, like, my resume is spotty because I spent more energy towards school. I would drop my part-time job in order to go to class if that's what needed to happen that semester. And so I look unreliable, so I am in an outrageous amount of debt, and I get hired for jobs like the deli at Food Lion.
It's like,
Blessedly not where I'm working now, because that was miserable.
I have been job hunting since April with absolutely no luck, because it's like, oh yeah, you don't already have a job? It's like, and that's another thing. It's like, if you want a job, it's like you should get a job. And that's something my parents are like, maybe just get a crap job. That way it shows that you have a job. But I've seen so many interviews go poorly because they're like, oh, well, can you interview this day? No, I'm working my other job. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then they interview someone else, and then you're no longer in the running.
Yep.
Like, it is really the shittiest of catch-22.
Which is why it's so hard to hold down even multiple part-time jobs instead of trying to, like, move from a shit job to, like, a decent full-time one, is trying to negotiate the 2 separate schedules of why don't you just get another part-time job? Well,
that's the thing. When I was working at Barnes & Noble, one of the people I worked with constantly had a second job. But it was always a different job because trying to do the scheduling.
Yeah.
Like, she would constantly have to quit one of the new jobs and get another. It's like, it was ridiculous.
Yep.
Oh god, there's a ton of things I need to... Live it saying the whole system is fucking rigged. Yes.
Yes. Burn it all down!
I'm an office assistant by training. My degree is in fucking chemistry. I mean... Yes, Axis.
My bachelor's is in sociology. My master's work was in gender studies. I'm currently working as a listing coordinator and marketing director for a real estate agent.
Yeah, it was like the thing that got me hired last time was basically nepotism. It's like...
That's what got me my job. I work for the real estate agent that sold me my house.
Nepotism!
Woo!
And apparently my own nepotism credit isn't sufficient. Yeah, I tried, and it's like, yeah, no. I tried twice, and they're like, nope. I'm like, well, fuck your company. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Except I'm not. What is nepotism? Nepotism is gaining status, power, a position of any sort because you know the person in charge. Donald Trump Jr. getting classified clearance simply because his dad is the president and he has absolutely no political training. He's not a cabinet position. Same with Ivanka. Like it's you get something because your dad is important. That's nepotism. I'm sure it has a very distinct definition, but that's really the real world application of it. It's the real term for networking.
I mean, in all reality.
I mean, and that's one of the reasons why I have a hard time growing on YouTube is because I don't sit here and go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna suck up to other YouTubers that I don't have conversations with. I've tried it before. Like, I've tried the whole networking thing with other larger YouTubers and it worked. And then, like, if they stop producing content, then that's now a dead end. And it's like, so it's like, oh, you gotta constantly be doing it. It's like, except it doesn't. Like, that's a lot of bullshit to have to deal with. Hi, Axis. Yes.
Yeah, I can't. No.
The reverse is worse, where family can...
I have a story about that, but it is not appropriate to share broadly, but yes.
Yeah, the opposite of nepotism, your family destroying your chances. Yeah, that's...
And it's terrible.
Yeah. So speaking of, anyone who's hiring, so many larger companies basically run entirely on nepotism. Mine asks for referrals every time they do hiring sweep. Yes, they do, and I didn't get it. Not that I'm bitter about it or anything.
No.
Hashtag
not bitter, just want to rain vengeance down upon my enemies.
Oh, hey, he joined me. You're not supposed to join me right now.
It's a medical issue. He can't lower his eyebrow when he wants to.
And we're actually almost out of time for the stream. It's almost 9.
Really?
Yeah.
It does not feel like it's been that long.
I mean, when I play this game, time really does fly, which is why I love playing this game.
Yeah, okay, dokie.
Hey, I got some herb.
Sharing is caring.
Be sure to pass it to the left. Do I have any other weapons? Oh, also, the weapon that my monarch starts off with is the Psycho Sword.
First of all, Norman Bates used a knife, not a sword. Oh, fucking Norman Bates, man.
So yeah, it's about time to end. So I guess I'll go ahead and, because I don't have enough time to jump back in and do anything, because it just takes 7 minutes for my people to walk to the next place.
I mean, it's not a catwalk. You don't have to sashay the whole way.
Marauder X glows with a murderous luminescent glint. Hire him to... I mean, I'm not above corporate espionage. If people want to hire me for corporate espionage, we can make this happen. Yeah. I have no experience in corporate espionage, so I'll probably get caught, but...
I have no problems just destroying corporations, so if anybody wants to hire me for that.
Fuck capitalism. That's my final thought.
Greetings, comrades.
we should just start doing the... Okay, so I've told you about the guy who made the device that goes in the...
Right, yeah.
So, for those of you who haven't seen, the guy who makes the Rhea and the GDEMU for the Dreamcast went on a tirade because the Dreamcast one has been cloned by a Chinese manufacturer. And he just started going off on it, and people were kind of upset at how he was going off on it, because he's basically blaming the consumers. Like, it's the buyer's fault. Not that he has a terrible distribution system or anything, but one person literally was defending it, saying, "I'm all for capitalism. It keeps money in everyone's pockets." And I'm sitting here going, capitalism is the fact that this guy can't meet the demand of a product that he is selling, even though he's pretending it's not a product and it's a hobby and it's not a business. It's like, but then the second someone takes that object and starts mass producing it and making it easier to get than he was, and his response is, "Well, it's eating my bottom line." That's a business, you fuck nugget.
I mean, yeah, the bottom line on my Christmas ornaments are definitely in the red, but I'm not trying to make a profit off of them.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I just make them for people that I like.
I have a video that I've been sitting on that's just a complete rant about this guy, and I've wanted to put it up, but then, like, every time I get ready to, I'm like, no, I'm actually really kind of mean about it, because I basically just ripping this guy a new one.
He needs a new one ripped.
He does, but at the same time, it's like, maybe it's not right that I'm just like, because, you know, it is his thing, and, you know, as a creator of something, like, I wouldn't want my stuff to be ripped off, but at the same time, like, I really have a hard time feeling sorry for the guy.
I mean, it would be one thing if he wasn't, like, an absolute fucking dick about it. But he's being a dick about it. And
yeah. So, yeah. On that note, it's... thank you for tuning in. It's been a fantastic stream. I really do love playing this game. It actually does. It warms my soul. It warms the cockles of my soul.
Cock.
Thank you to everyone who was hanging out in chat. Thank you to all the viewers, because apparently, again, a ton of people viewing at one point. Totally not self-conscious about that at all. Yeah.
Homie.
I've got... Battle Chasers will start going back up next week. Castlevania is going up, and I've still got some stuff to finish up. Wizard of Totally Ordinary, no history, legend, whatever, that Helix and I did. So, enjoy all of that stuff.
I have been struggling to get an axis hair out of my mouth for like the last 5 minutes, and I finally got it. Yay! See, I have victories too. Keep talking.
Oh. I will see all of you wonderful people next week. Well, actually, no. next week is Thanksgiving, so I probably won't be doing a live stream because, you know, got the Thanksgiving stuff.
we could try to do one on Friday.
Could. So, I'll post about it on the tweetsies. Figure out what I'm up for and what I'm not up for, and fuck all. So, yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. It was a fantastic stream. Bye.
Deuces. Because I'm cool.